What if I told you you could have 50,000 games on one little device? You would think I was crazy. That's right, 50,000 games!
Welcome to Retro Handheld.
We are looking at the Super Console X Cube right here, and it looks like a little tiny Nintendo. But I'm gonna show you a closer look at this device in just a minute. I ordered this off of AliExpress. It was about $50 on special. I got it about 2.5 years ago, and it's been working great ever since. It does feature 4 players on the front here with USB controllers. You can do wireless controllers as well. It hooks up to an HD TV. I'll show you how to hook it up momentarily here. It does run on an SD card right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna hook it up. We're gonna check out some games, and then we're gonna have some fun. Let's do it. All right, so here it is, the Super Console X Cube, and you can place the 4 controllers right there. This thing is great. I've had this for about 2.5 years now. It's been, I haven't had any issues with it. I'll show you what you can do once you hook it up. But this goes for about $50 on AliExpress. It allows you to play multiple consoles and systems like Game Boy, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Dreamcast. There's a whole bunch of systems on here that I'll show you shortly. And here, let me just briefly show you what the console looks like. So right here is your SD card, so that just pops out. That's where you would change your ROM. That just went flying. This is where you would place your ROMs on this little SD card here. Now it is recommended to update your SD card. So when you do get this, it's recommended to upgrade it to a better SD card just because these are prone to failing. But if you do want to change the games, that's all you got to do. You just pop it out and then pop this back in. You got your HDMI here. This is for Ethernet, and then you got your power here, and that's the power button. So yeah, let's hook this bad boy up and play some games. All right, so it's gonna look like this once you're started, and do yourself a favor too. You wanna get a good controller, because when you order this device off AliExpress, it's gonna give you a couple crappy controllers, but get an Abeto controller, because these are way better. But anyways, let's check out some games. Here, so we got Super Nintendo. Let's do Dracula X. Dracula X. Yeah, it makes a huge difference to have a good controller, especially playing platforming games, action games. You gotta have a good controller. Okay, so that is Dracula X. Let's move on. So when you want to exit, you just hit start and select twice. Let's move on. So you got super graphics here. Let's check out Ghosts and Goblins here. Or Ghouls and Ghosts. Ah. He almost turned me into a pig clown or whatever he turns him into. All right, let's move on. So yeah, just a massive amount of games here. TurboGrafx 16, you got NEC Turbo Graphics 16. Virtual Boy, there wasn't that many Virtual Boy games, so they're pretty much all here. And it's also nicely like categorized for you with little pictures on the side. You got WonderSwan, so I believe WonderSwan was only Japan only, so look at all these WonderSwan games. Just endless amounts of games here. And then you got WonderSwan Color, which actually looks pretty cool. I wish I had a WonderSwan Color. Looks like there's a lot of cool games on here. I'll make a video on the different, like, see, it's got the Final Fantasies on there too. But I'll make a video on a bunch of the WonderSwan games as well. So if you go to all games, see right here, oh yeah, it says almost 50,000, so close to 50,000. I think I actually deleted some of the games because I wanted to free up space for other games. So that's why it's not at 50,000 at this moment. But then you got your favorites, you got your last play, you got Atari 2600 here. So yeah, let's check out an Atari 2600 game. Let's do Let's do asteroids. So here's asteroids. It's got those classic sound effects. Almost. So if you're a fan of Atari 2600 games, they are on here. Next. This device also can do retro achievements, so it's got Wi-Fi. So if you attach your account to the system, you can get retro achievements as well. It's got the Lynx here. Actually, the Lynx has a very good version of Tetris that I really like. Oh, it's got Chip's Challenge too. Lynx actually has quite a few good games, so if you get a chance, yeah, check out the Lynx. Here's Hard Driving. Oh my god. That was like super laggy. Oh my god. Is it supposed to be this slow? This is brutal. Oh my god. I don't think it's supposed to be this slow. This seems like really slow. Oh god, this is painful. Next. You got Commodore 64. There's like a million Commodore 64 games. It just goes on and on and on. Billions and billions and billions. You got Game Gear games. Game Gear has a lot of good games on it. Oh, there's Spot. Oh my god, Cool Spot. Let's try Cool Spot. So this is the Spot in the 7-Up logo, and they made games about it. I don't know why, but they did. There it is, Cool Spot. Here he is, Cool Spot. Just cruising. This looks like a pretty good game, actually, which is surprising. Like the animation's way too good to be for a 7-Up advertisement here. But I'm clearly sucking here. Oh, there's the 7-Up thing. Oh, I died. Next. You got Game Boy games, tons and tons of Game Boy games. You got Game Boy Advance, Advance Wars, Breath of Fire, Castlevania, Contra. Oh my god, just endless Mr. Driller 2. But yeah, there's like just billions of games here. This is literally like a lifetime worth of games here. So you'd never be able to play through all of these. There's just way too many. You got Game Boy Color games. You got Sega Genesis. Let's play Aladdin. Yeah, there it is. Sweet. So here's Aladdin. I always thought the animation in this game was amazing. I like how they just turn into a puff of smoke when you swipe at them. Why are they throwing pots at me? What did I do? Oh yeah, I guess I'm a street rat. So yeah, there's Aladdin. We got Genesis hacks, so a bunch of hacks here. There's like Angry Birds, and there's Dr. Robotnik, Creature Capture, whatever that is. You can play as Kirby and Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's try that. It sounds a little different. Kirby Superstar. That's kind of a creepy looking Kirby. Oh, you can kind of like double jump there. That's cool. Whee! I guess you can't, yeah, you can't really suck any of the... Oh, you can. Oh my god, you can suck the creatures too. That's so cool. Whee! That's actually pretty cool. And when he spins, look at him as he... Ah! Look how he spins. Woo! So, yeah, you can play ROM hacks on this device too, which is pretty sweet. Woo! Alright, next. You got MAME, which is like arcade games. So there's like a whole bunch of arcade games down here. There's Simpsons. Let's check out Simpsons. Here's the Simpsons arcade game. So you press select to put in a quarter. And that'll be Bard, I guess. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks here. Oh man, this totally brings me back. I haven't played this game in so long. Whoops. Good times. Good times. There's Skinner. Can you hit him? No, you can't hit him. That is The Simpsons. Let's move on. Then you got the Sega Master System here. A bunch of games on there. Sega Genesis. So there's like Phantasy Star and stuff. What else? The Mega Drive. 500 games. So it says on the bottom there how many games are in there. And you can add your own games too if you got like other ROM hacks and stuff. MSX2. Another one here. I'm not sure what the difference is. Here's N64. So you could just, you know, play some Mario 64 if you want.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
So if you're going to be playing Mario 64, just make sure you got an analog joystick on here. It just makes it a lot easier to play. Yeah, it's running great. Let's go over here. So yeah, there you go. You got Mario 64. Let's do some slip sliding. Whoa! Oh, I made it. Oh, there you go. Keep going. Oh no! Ah! You got like Zelda, Dr. Mario 64. Actually, Dr. Mario 64 kind of glitches out, so some games kind of glitch out, but not many, but some of them do. You got Nintendo DS, so you can play some DS games on there. You got the Neo Geo CD. There's only just one game on here, but you can add your own games on there if you want to add extras. A bunch of Neo Geo games here. Nintendo games. So there's the little stars there means I've favorited them. So a bunch of these games are games I really like or want to come back to. So there's all the Dragon Warriors. But yeah, literally like hundreds of NES games here. Just endless NES games, NES hacks. Here's a bunch of hacks here. So you got like Fire Emblem and stuff on here. English hack. A bunch of other hacks as well. Then you got Neo Geo Pocket. I want to go through those later. Neo Geo Pocket Color. So here's a bunch of cool games for the Neo Geo Pocket. TurboGrafx 16. A bunch of good games on there. This system's great because it lets me find a bunch of games I've never played before. This is a great way to just go through a bunch of lists and check them out. Here's Pokemon Mini. You got PSP games. I just have a couple, but you can add more. PlayStation games. Now, something about the PlayStation games is for some of the reason the music doesn't work on some of these games, but if you put like if you download the game with the music and put it on here, then it'll work with the music. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, here's a bunch of PlayStation games. Just so many games. Sega 32X. Sega CD, SG-1000. I believe this was before the Master System. And then we're back to Super Nintendo. And then there's a few other games as well that aren't listed on here. So if you go to game collection settings and then systems displayed, see, these are all the ones that I have displayed here on the little check marks, but see how there's a bunch of others too, like Commodore Amiga, Atari 52, 78, 800, Capcom PlayStation Capcom Play System. See, like there's a whole bunch more systems on here that I didn't even mention. So just so you know, they're on here too. And then you just, if you want, just add the games yourself. If there's a game missing on here, just add it yourself. You can just hook it up to your computer and drag and drop it, the ROM. So yeah, just so you know. But yeah, other than that, let me know if you have any questions. Great little device. I've had it for about 2.5 years, and it's called the Super Console X Cube. It only cost me like $50. So yeah, order yourself one if you want something that's easy to hook up to the TV. And yeah, I love this thing. So if you haven't liked and subscribed the video yet, please consider doing so we can create a larger audience of retro game enthusiasts. Let's create an awesome community together. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.